Welcome in, everyone. It's Saved by Grace Creation, and today I'm going to do a little tutorial on using binder clips. Obviously, they come in various sizes from mini to jumbo, and I know these aren't really conducive to using in your regular junk journals because the cardstock paper is pretty thin and probably wouldn't hold up when putting these clips into your journals. But these chipboard journals that I'm starting to use, I felt the paper clips were too thin. So I was thinking, why can't we decorate the binder clips and use them on our chipboard pages? So I have a few examples here, and obviously they're very easy to create, and so many things that you can use to decorate them. Buttons, little brass elements, flowers that are just made out of ribbons, buttons. Here I did a crocheted flower, and this is another 2-stacked button. There's so many things you can use. You could use lace, you can use some of your paper beads that we're making, paper buttons that we've been making. There's so many things that you can use to embellish these. Little crocheted pieces, little lace pieces, doilies. I mean, there's just so many things you can do. So I'm going to start by showing you the first step is just basically covering the binder clip with paper. So I've already cut these pieces of paper to spare you time watching me cut. It's very simple. The paper can slip right underneath the folded metal part that holds the clips. So at this point I would just glue this in, and hopefully my glue will cooperate. There we go. Okay. Gluing all around the edges as close as you can so that the paper really is adhered to the clip. You could distress the paper if you want to before you put it on. You can also do it afterward, but this I'm just gonna, to speed up the process, I'm just gonna stick it under here. Try to really adhere it, stick it down, on the top. It's a little concave, so you just want to really get it stuck. Now on some, I was putting the embellishment here, but I thought if you're going to leave them stuck up like this so they can stick up over your page, then you might want to put the embellishment on here. If you want to just put them down on the page like this, then you could put the embellishment here. So it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. This one, I just had a little wood element, so I'm going to just adhere it to the back, and I'm going to use the Fabrifix because I think it will hold better than your regular art glitter glue. So I just want to make sure I have this the right way. So I'm going to just adhere this on the back with this glue. Obviously, you really need to let this set up and dry before you do any moving it to stick it into your book. But I really apply a good amount and just let it dry. Really, I would let it dry overnight. Most of the time, these do work very well. You might have a couple instances where whatever the embellishment is you're using to stick to the metal might not work, so you might have to experiment with different adhesives. But so far, this has been fine for me, so. Really need to make sure, yeah, this is not the right way. It says Italy, so I want to make sure I have it. So then, you know, you could stick these in your journals. They'd be great for putting a notepad in, a journal pad, a journal card. So many uses for sticking things, tickets, anything that you're wanting to have as a keepsake, but it might be a little too thick for a pocket. I mean, there's just so many things you can do. So I just wanted to show you, if you're gonna do, I thought this was really cute because I have a baby album that I'm working on, a baby journal, and so this one in particular, gender is not known, so I'm doing yellow. And again, really stick this down. Make sure that it's really adhered well. If you have little tweezers, you could stick it in underneath the metal part. And then this one is a little ducky button. So then you would just adhere that as well, like I just did with the other one. So I'm just going to put some of this on here. And add the little element. Now on my buttons, I like to put some thread through there to make it look like it's sewn on. Obviously it's not, but I'd like to add the thread through the holes to make it look like it's a real button being sewn on. So that's pretty much it. Really simple, really easy, but so many different ways that you can embellish them and use them in your journals. And the variety of binder clips, the sizes, these are mini, medium, large, there's jumbo, there's extra jumbo. I actually got this set with the various sizes at the dollar store, and I think it had like 20 of them in there, so fairly economical and kind of fun just to have different elements to embellish your journals with. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that you experiment and play around with it and just have fun. And please share your ideas. I would love to see what you're doing when you're making these things. I don't know, I need inspiration too. So if you like this video, please just comment, share some pictures on what you're doing, and have fun. So hope to see you back soon, and thank you for subscribing to Saved by Grace Creations, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.